Hello everyone, welcome to the Royal Palace PU College online bridge course classes. So in today's session, I am going to continue the same concept, that is IUPAC nomenclature. So here I have written some of the examples. So in today's session, I am going to discuss these name of these compounds what I have written here. The first one thing, so already we have discussed about the some basic in previous videos. So now today I wanted to discuss some more examples. Already I have written here. So first of all, I would like to write name of the all the compounds one by one. So here I have written first one example. So here we have longest chain 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so after selecting this longest chain, so longest chain, that indicates what here, root word, name of the root word. So now here we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 carbon atoms are there, hence the root word is what here, hex. Okay, so next one, after root word you have to write what here, suffix. So suffix is what here, that indicates nature of the bonds. Here in this compound we have only single bonds, so for that reason you have to write a suffix "n". So as I discussed, there are two types of suffix are there. The one is primary suffix, another one is secondary suffix. Now here the secondary suffix is absent because the compound which do not containing any type of the functional group. So now I have written here root word and suffix. So after that we have two substituent groups here, that is CH3 group, another one is C2H5. So these substituent groups are prefixes. So as we discussed in previous video, prefix you should write in front of this root word, and also you have to mention the position of the substituent group. Okay, so here first of all we have to put the number for the longest chain carbon atoms. Now as we discussed in previous videos, the branched carbon should get what here, lowest number. Now from this, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth carbon atoms are there. Okay, so now here at second position we have what here, substituent group. From this side the third position will take what here, substituent group. If we put the number from right to left hand side, the third position we have substituent group. But here the substituent group have what here, at second position only. So for that reason the numbering should be starts from here, from left to right side. And also you have to mention the position of the substituent group. Now we have at second substitution methyl group, and here what happened at fourth position we have ethyl group, C2H5. So next one, what you have to do, that if you have different substituent groups, if you have same substituent group we are going to use di, tri, tetra like that. But here what happened, there are two substituent groups which are different from each other. So for that reason you have to put separate name for the each substituent group. And also you have to remember that if the two substituent groups are different, so you have to name the substituent group in such a way that alphabetical order. Now the alphabetical order, the first, at second position we have methyl, that is M, methyl, the first letter is M. And here at the fourth position we have ethyl, the first letter is Z. According to alphabetical order, first you have to write name of the ethyl group. Okay, so name of the ethyl group and their position. We have at fourth position 4 substituent group is ethyl. So as we discussed in previous videos, between name and the position of the substituent group you have to put an dash, 4 dash ethyl. Again we are going to mention the position of this methyl group, you have to put dash. At second position we have methyl group, again I have to write here 2-methyl hexane, 2-methyl hexane. So this is an IUPAC name of the given first one compound, that is 4-ethyl 2-methyl hexane. But not write 2 methyl 4 ethyl hexane is wrong method, because the substituent groups are named in such a way that they are arranged in alphabetical order. For that reason, you have to write first ethyl group and mention their position, that is 4 ethyl 2 methyl hexane. So this is the first one name of the organic compound. Now here, this is the second one example. So I have written already. So first you have to identify the longest chain, which is act as an parent chain. So now here in this we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbon atoms, and don't directly select this one, because we have another one group here, C2H5. So after splitting this, so what happened? C2H5. So after splitting this, CH2 and CH3. Now look at here. This one chain becomes what here? Longest chain. Understood? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 atoms are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you are selecting this is an longest chain. So what happened? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hence the selection of longest chain is, this is the correct way. Now you have to write the number. You have to put the number. So from this side, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth position get what here? Branched carbon atoms. So fourth position we have substituent group. So if you put the number from this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here what happened? Third carbon will get what here? Substituent group. We have a substituent group at third carbon atoms. I mean the branch is there at third carbon atoms. Hence from this side the fourth carbon get what here? Branched substituent group is there, fourth carbon. Here from third carbon having what here? Branch. So for that reason, as our rules, IUPAC rules, the branched carbon should get what here? Lowest number. So hence this is the correct way of numbering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hence the name of the compound is, so first you have to write the root word. So there are 6 carbon atoms are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hence the root word becomes what here? Hex. And there is no functional group. Hence there is a absence of what here? Secondary suffix. Only presence of primary suffix. The primary suffix is what here? Hexane. Hex, the primary suffix is ane, because the compound containing only single bond. And also you have to mention the substituent group, that is act as an what here? Prefix. Position of the substituent group and also name of the substituent group. We have, and third position we have methyl group, 3 methyl hexane. So this is the IUPAC name for the second one compound. So in third case, here there are 4 carbon atoms. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon atoms. Hence the root word becomes what here? Bute. And here also presence of primary suffix, that is only single bond ane. And you have to mention the position and name of the substituent group. Now here this is the longest chain I have written already. So longest chain containing 4 carbon atoms, hence the root word becomes bute. And the primary suffix is what here? Ane, because the compound containing only single bonds and there is no functional group, hence the secondary suffix is absent. And now the substituent group, this is an methyl group, it is an substituent group. So methyl group is an substituent group, that means what here? You have to mention the position of the substituent group. So before numbering this carbon atom, first you have to identify the substituent group which is present at the, from this side if you numbered 1, 2, 3, third position we have substituent group. When we numbered from left to right side 1, 2, the second carbon will get out here? Branched carbon atoms. As per IUPAC rule, the branched carbon should get what here? Lowest number. Now, so the number, correct way of numbering is 1, 2, 3, 4. We have at second position methyl group. So hence the name of this compound is 2-methyl butane, 2-methyl butane. So next one, another one example here I have written already. So first you have to select the longest chain. So longest chain, if you select this longest chain, there are 3 carbon atoms. And one more possibilities are there. If you select this one, this one, again this one having what here 3 carbon atoms. Now another one method is there. If you selected this way, longest chain, again they having what here 3 carbon atoms. So first you have to select the longest chain. ಯಾವ ಕಡೆದು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು there are the longest chain containing 3 carbon atoms, hence the root word becomes what here prop, and the primary suffix is what here ane, propane. Now here what happened, there are 2, so ನಾನು ಈ ಕಡೆ ನಂಬರ್ ತಗೋತೀನಿ, ಈಗ ಯಾವ ಕಡೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ 1 2 3, so hence I have written here prop and this is an suffix. Now here we have 2 substituent group. So 2 identical substituent group, hence you can use di. They are methyl groups, and you have to write the position of the substituent group repeatedly, because at second position only we have 2 methyl group, hence the name of the compound is, now listen carefully, 2,2, because there are 2 substituent group, hence I have written here di. The substituent name of the substituent group is methyl. Now you have to write the root word, that is what here prop, and suffix is ane, So 2,2 dimethyl propane. So 2,2, that indicates what here there are 2,2 dimethyl. That indicates what here there are 2 methyl groups are there, dimethyl, and they are present at the same position, that is 2,2. Hence the name of the compound is what here 2,2 dimethyl propane. Okay, so next one example here I have written. So here first you have to select, this is longest chain, okay, because the longest chain containing 1 2 3 4 carbon atoms, hence the root word is but, and primary suffix is ane, and so number I will start from here. So if you start from here, we have at second position substituent group, and here third position we have substituent group. So if you put the number from this side 1 2 3 4, again we have a substituent group second and third position only. There is no matter about what here numbering in this case, because in both the sides we have what here same positions substituent groups. Hence the name of the compound is what here 2, we have second position methyl group, and third position methyl group is there 2, 3 dimethyl butane. We have at second position methyl group and third position methyl group, hence I have written here 2, 3 dimethyl butane. Now here the sixth one, already I have written the example same here. So here the number of carbon atoms are there 4. So for that you have to write the root word is but, and the primary suffix is what here the compound containing double bond, hence the primary suffix is ene. So primary suffix is ene. So now after this you have to mention the position of the double bonds. So we have here 1 2 3 4. So hence from this also we have double bond at second carbon only. If you number from this side also you have at second carbon double bond. So hence the name of the compound is but2ene, because you have to mention the position of the double bond also. So hence the name of the compound is but2ene. Now here the next one compound, the seventh one compound, I have already written again here CH2 double bond CH, single bond CH, double bond CH2. Now here the root word again here but. bute. And due to presence of two double bonds, you have to mention the position of the two double bonds. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. At first position we have double bond, third position we have again double bonds. Hence 1, 3 butadiene. 1, 3 butadiene. Okay. So now here, or otherwise you can write bute. So same this method, bute 1, 3 diene, because there is a presence of two double bonds. So the next one compound is 8th one, CH3 CH2 CH double bond CH2. Due to presence of double bond, the suffix is "ene." Okay. So first you have to write root word, that is bute, and number it will start from this side, because the double bond carbon which get what here lowest number, hence 1, 2, 3, 4, bute 1 ene. So this is the name of this compound. Okay. In 9th one compound we have 1, 2, 3, 4, root word is bute, and the primary suffix only single bond, that is ane, butane. And now here we have at second position chlorine atom, so that is act as an prefix. So prefix you have to mention the position. So while numbering carbon atoms, so first of all we have two ways. Here from this side 1, 2, 3, 4, the substituent which is present at the second carbon atoms. And if you number from this one 1, 2, 3, 4, the third carbon atom has one yes substituent group. According to IUPAC system, this type of numbering is wrong method. So the branched carbon should get lowest number. Hence the position of the substituent group is second position, that one right. So you have to mention the position of substituent group, that is 2. Name of the substituent group, that is chloro, and this is bute is an word, root word or word root, and this is ane is suffix. Now in this case here 10th one compound, number should be starts from the functional group, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 carbon atoms are there, hence the root word is bute. And here you have to mention the position of the double bond, that is bute 2 enal, or you can write 2 butanal. So name of the IUPAC compound, IUPAC system for this compound. Now the last one, here we have 4 carbon atoms, again root word is bute, and number starts from this one 1, 2, 3, 4. There is no matter about what is substituent group, hence there are 4 carbon atoms. I have written here bute, and the primary suffix is ane, but here presence of an functional group, that is COH group, so that will replace the E letter from primary suffix and substitute this one butanoic acid. So we know that the COH group suffix group is oic, this is an secondary suffix. Oic acid is an secondary suffix, ane, where E letter of this AN is replaced. Hence this is a primary suffix and this is a secondary suffix, and this is bute, that is an root word, and we don't have here any prefix, that is substituent group, hence the name of this compound is butanoic acid. So with this I will stop here. So thank you for watching my videos. Thank you.